Well, looks like some of you guys are finally listening. Yes? Because I've been talking about don't eat cheese and don't eat nuts and don't drink caffeine. And now, finally, everyone is starting to listen. In the beginning, you guys thought I was cuckoo because I was taking away your food porn, your food porn. And, yes, a lot of you guys are trying to do keto and you are not adapting because you have previous metabolic derangement that you are not aware of. And what you've got to do to heal from that derangement is clean your diet. So the last video I did was about histamine intolerance. And I'm starting to learn that you guys have overactive mast cells, right? And when the body starts to overfire, you develop allergies to anything and everything. And this also might be one of the biggest reasons why, beyond the candida and beyond the thyroid and the adrenals, but your freaking overactive immune system could be the reason why you are not losing the weight. Because people are like, oh, I'm leptin resistant. And I'm like, you don't know if you're leptin resistant. Don't assume that. Don't assume anything. In fact, everything and everything is a possibility in why you are tired. And why you do not have what? The business. Yes. But the reality is that if someone like me and my grandeur of dorkiness gets you to listen, then I'll keep coming at you with information. So you ever hear about people having like egg allergies or casein or nuts or even avocados, spinach? Spinach can make you have like a histamine response. True. Spinach, I said this in my last video. Spinach, tomatoes, the skin. People have issues with nightshades, canned foods, leftover foods. Yeah, and meat. Yes. Create histamine response. Overactive immune system. Lots of different types of foods that you may not think about that you're like, no, don't take my... You have to be very, very hyper aware of all of the different foods and things. Essentially everything that you stick in your mouth, you have to pay attention. Because if you're trying to heal the old gut, then you gotta listen. You gotta take the time to know the body. And that's what it's about. So when people are laughing at me when I'm saying, don't eat any freaking cheese and don't eat nuts and don't eat caffeine, yo, the list is way bigger than that. Way bigger. Everybody is freaking junkified. Junkified. And people don't feel well. They don't have energy. No, they don't. In fact, yeah, a lot of y'all are cranky. So, and you don't know it. I do consultations every day. And I talk to a lot of people. And so I'm kind of learning through you guys out there. What are all the potentials that you need to look for? So we talk about the gut issues, the gut barrier, leaky gut, thyroid. I mention these catchwords all the time where it's almost boring to bring them up again. But the reality is, when people are like, well, what do I do if I'm sluggish in here or there? Do I do a juice fast? I'm like, no. Do I do a cleanse? Do I poop all weekend long? And I'm like, no. Get to bed. If there's anything that I learned from doing all these consultations is that you guys stay up way too late. And the ones who go to bed early, who got to wake up at 4 to go to work, y'all are in your bed either watching TV or on your iPad or Kindle or something. But nobody ever takes the time to just reflect. Just quiet. Just peace. And I'm not a fucking hippie. If you're having an overactive immune system, if you have a blood sugar dysregulation, if you're extremely tired in the middle of the day, or you crash at night, or you're hitting snooze in the morning, you got to do whatever it takes to fix and heal the body. Because you can't have the business. You can't have the business until you fix your business. I'm just saying. So if you guys want to lose weight, because that's the motivation. I get sick people all day long, and they're like, I want to lose weight. You're not going to lose weight. You started gaining weight, and you had to do a starvation diet to drop a couple lbs on the scale, which really just lost a lot of muscle and water, fake off. You might have lost a big amount of fat, but you had to starve yourself to do it. How does that make sense, to starve yourself? So I just got done with a consultation with a guy who was eating 1 time a day with a night shift job, and I was like, dude, I know your testosterone is down the toilet, blah, blah, blah. I actually said, you might want to reconsider your job, because working all night long, he's like, but I don't like people, and I like the night time. And I'm like, but the nighttime don't like your body. It's junkifying your body. We talked about his body fat percentage. We talked about his testosterone down the toilet. Not good. At all. So guys, basically a very never short video about histamine and overactive immune systems that you don't think about. Everyone's just like, yeah, man, it's all about the macros. Not even, in fact, macros are really easy to figure out, especially with me, getting all the feedback from people, and everyone's using the glucometer. Do not use the breathalyzer or the urine strips, y'all. I'm just saying. Use your glucometer and write a journal of how you feel, because a journal is going to, because we don't remember past one day. But if you write down if you're dreaming or not, if you write down your energy levels, did you crash at 2 o'clock? Did you have energy? Appetite. Has your appetite gone away since you've upped your fat? Stop being scrimpy on the fat. Add the fat. People still don't understand that when you go on the ketogenic diet, you've got to eat fat, and you're not going to burn fat right away. So, y'all are tripping. But anyway, I digress. I want you guys to realize that if you have any type of tiredness, or if you have any type of allergic response, the hay fever, the seasonal allergies, you might want to take a look at what's going down there in the old gut region, because you might have some overactive immune function going on that's creating a gut imbalance. And when the gut's imbalanced, you're imbalanced, because that's where the immune system is in actuality. So guys, that's it. Due process of elimination diet is way beyond the nuts and the cheese. It even comes down to the spinach. And I did not stutter. Y'all heard me say spinach, which is very high in potassium. So watch your body and use the glucometer and see if you have a glucose spike. See if you have overactive mast cells. See if you have an intolerance to histamine. And that comes from your body being under stress all the time and going through AGEs, advanced glycation end product. So if your body's not resting at night and you're being assaulted in the day, you might have an overactive immune system. If you want to learn more, go to StephaniePerson.com, or Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. Peace out, guys. Bink.